here we are with Prema Sheerin, who is an expert on forgiveness and these dynamics that is part of the human experience. I'm wondering if you could tell us a bit about why, first of all, forgiveness is such an important tool for us to be in better relationship with one another.
Well, forgiveness is part of our human toolkit for relationship. As human beings, we are inherently social beings. And so the establishment of trust is absolutely paramount in our experience in relating to each other. And as human beings, we also make mistakes. It's part of our learning, it's part of our growing. And so our ability to learn from those mistakes and to forgive ourselves and each other as we make those mistakes is it's a basic foundational tool to establish trust as we learn and grow together as humans. It's also really important at the moment in these times of great polarity, because it's one of the ways that we can mitigate that intense polarity that we're experiencing with each other.
How does forgiveness mitigate the intensity of polarities and conflict?
Well, because with intense polarity, we back ourselves into a predetermined idea about how things are and how they should be. And it doesn't allow us to actually listen to each other and listen to other people. And it doesn't allow other people or ourselves to make mistakes and grow from them. And so appreciating different experiences, appreciating the way in which we humans learn and grow and make mistakes and change and transform is really important, and forgiveness is an important part of that.
So it seems like with the tool of forgiveness, we're able to love and accept one another more as we're all learning and growing and going through this dynamic human experience and creating a new paradigm that lives in right relationship with ourselves and one another and the earth. That forgiveness is an essential tool to be okay with differences and conflicts, because that's what gives us juice in life. And if we learn in that alchemy, if we actually go through the steps of forgiveness, there can be an alchemy that happens for greater growth and expansion.
Yes, and the focus there is the growth, the learning, and the alchemy. Because one of the things that usually gets skipped over in the process of forgiveness is the way in which true forgiveness, the greatest potential of forgiveness, happens when both people take part in the alchemy of forgiveness. And what that means is that for the one that has done the hurt, they need to make a genuine apology and a sincere commitment not to do that behavior anymore. Often we say we're sorry about something, but it's not accompanied by any sincere commitment to not do that behavior again. That's crucial. If we're going to ask for forgiveness, we need to make that commitment to actually change our behavior. On the other side, for the one who is been hurt and is considering offering forgiveness, they need to consider whether the other person's apology is really sincere, whether they feel that they're making a genuine commitment not to do that in the future. And if they decide to offer forgiveness, then they need to make a promise to no longer hold that behavior against the person moving forward. That's often not appreciated in this process. We say that we forgive somebody and then we bring up their behavior again and again going forward. That's not true forgiveness. And so this alchemy of forgiveness with this participation by both people is what really brings healing to this process of making mistakes and growing and learning from them.
It seems like if that alchemy can happen, that there's a 0 point that gets hit, like a clean slate with a foundation for growth. Like there's been growth and learning, but there's almost this reset button that can be pressed so long as the agreements and the commitments are fulfilled moving forward, but that it can clean the slate so that we can just move on and keep learning and keep growing and keep living life and being in better relationship with one another.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. It creates the foundation for us to learn and for us to create space for the other person to grow and learn. And that really is what facilitates trust amongst us. And it's that trust that allows us to live and grow with each other.